The following 6-minute film shows artworks that include still images of Iraqi women singing together in workshops, making mixed media artwork, and the artist team setting up online workshops and installing artworks with some of the women visiting the exhibition and talking about their experiences of the project. A group of women from the Iraqi Women Art and Wall project of Ordinary Things, some wearing hijab, some not, of different ages, clapping and singing happily together in a semicircle in the sunshine outside. Logo IWAW in red and green, black and white, with Arabic writing in black. Iraqi Women Art and War of Ordinary Things. Photographs of women pointing on a large wall map of Iraq and making art together in small groups. A woman wearing hijab, smiling, reaches into a cupboard for paintbrushes and scissors, joining another woman setting up in the studio.
My name is Rana Ibrahim. I'm from Iraq. I'm an archaeologist. Finished in Iraq and then moved to UK in 2003. Also, I'm the founder for Iraqi Women Art and War Group, which is based in Oxford. A project set up to bring Iraqi women voices via art.
Rana Ibrahim, lead artist, co-curator.
I wanted to support women who came to the UK just recently as a refugees or forced immigrant or asylum seekers to start their life easier here, to start with the support from group or people who lived in the UK longer than them and give them some experiences and share this.
Paints squeezed and mixed on plates. Watercolours washed over crayon.
The idea of the group was like to meet like regularly once a month to do workshop. Through this art workshop, we get to know each other better, sharing stories. It's just listening to them.
Images of the women smiling and sharing their artwork in workshops online during the COVID-19 outbreak. Claire Davis, artist curator.
Storytelling was a really important sort of core part of the project, I think.
Charcoal drawings of broken hearts and women and children crying and in fear.
I heard very difficult stories. I heard stories of loss and pain and separation and fear. But I also heard the courage and the hope and the desire to make things better. So the desire for peace, the desire to change things, to work together and within the diversity of the group and wider than the group, to find a sort of common thread and a joy in sort of relating to each other.
Rana fixes a small mixed media artwork box on the wall alongside other artwork boxes. A woman with dark long hair. Basma, participant. I am Basma. I am a Kurd from Kirkuk. When people ask about my story, I tell them, sorry, don't ask me. Basma delicately holds a ceramic bowl from the exhibition. I have wounds. Don't awaken the pain. I express myself through painting and writing, and sometimes found comfort in them. A coloured pencil drawing in yellow, brown and green and the letters UK. I lost my son. He was kidnapped and killed. I lost my father too. We see a dark-eyed, menacing figure with the words Daesh written. Sharing a tragic memory is a relief. There is less to carry. A woman with long, dark, wavy hair looks around the exhibition. Mariam, participant.
So I'm Mariam. I am someone who was born in Baghdad and We left there when I was quite young and we've moved around, and now I work as a doctor.
Photographs of Mariam in workshops with other women.
My mum is also a medic, so she was quite busy, but we both kind of made the time to make this a priority, and she also came and she loved it. Because she could share with them more, I think, in terms of historical anecdotes than I could. But I just loved watching it.
Close-up of zigzag books with montages, photos, maps and illustrations.
And I've never really seen that side of her. In my head, she wasn't always a very creative person, but actually, it's amazing what people can do when they're in the right environment. I'd go home and we'd do some with the children, and I'd tell them all the stories that they told me, and they'd think the women were so brave, so brave. And you know, my little girl would draw pictures of like superhero women, and I'd be like, yeah, that's it, that's who they are.
Rana and a woman walk around the exhibition.
So in this exhibition we have different set of artwork. We have art made with the women together when we were able to meet. We have a zigzag book which is tell a story about different families, and we have small boxes full of stories. We have the map of Iraq, which is also we did together before the lockdown. And then the map is not finished, so we'll finish when this map travel and Iraqi community can put in to finish the map with the pictures or any memories they want to add.
Logo, Iraqi Women, Art and War. Visit of Ordinary Things exhibition at www.IWAW19.com. Project supported by Arts Council England, St Michael's and All Saints Charities. Special thanks to contributors Claire Davis, Lauren Baldwin, Shirley Pegner, Sarah Pickthall, Rana Ibrahim, Reman Sadani, Julia Brown, Kayam Alami, Keiko Ikeyushi and Mark Pickthall. And participants Zena, Enas, Basma, Hadil, Janan, Niran, Seham, Damya, Hiba, Shema, Mariam, Khalida, Amal, Gofran, Lubna, Rana. Wall of Memories.
جدار الذكريات.
Artists Rana Ibrahim and Claire Davis discuss and move artwork around a white wall.
الفنانتان رنا إبراهيم وكلير ديفيز يتناقشان الأعمال الفنية وينقلونها حول جدار أبيض.
This is a short film taken from Iraqi Women Art and War's exhibition of Ordinary Things, sharing extracts from Wall of Memories, a handcrafted collaged artwork responding to and representing Iraqi women's joyful and painful memories of their former life in Iraq.
هذا فيلم قصير مأخوذ من مشروع المرأة العراقية الفن والحرب. المعرض يدعى من الأشياء العادية. الفيلم يتناول مقتطفات من جدار الذكريات. هنا تم استعمال فن الكولاج اليدوي، وقد استجاب ومثل ذكريات النساء العراقيات المفرحة والمؤلمة عن حياتهن السابقة في العراق.
The work on the wall is comprised of the women's feelings about home and journey, and a series of small boxes filled with drawn, painted and collaged colour and black and white images. These are pasted inside and around each box. The boxes are individually set against transfer printed fabric, layered with yellow and orange and dark plum paint, with motifs of date palm trees. The word for palm tree in Arabic is feminine, and the palm tree motif throughout this artwork represents the strength of Iraqi women. The fabric is overprinted with dark grey squiggles and scratches and Arabic writing.
يتألف العمل من مجموعة صناديق معلقة على حائط تعبر عن مشاعر النساء تجاه المنزل والرحلة. وهناك سلسلة من الصناديق الصغيرة المليئة بالصور المرسومة والملونة والمجمعة بألوان منها الأبيض والأسود. يتم لصق الصور داخل وحول كل صندوق. تم وضع الصناديق بشكل فردي مقابل قماش مطبوع منقوش بطبقات صفراء وبرتقالي وطلاء ماروني داكن مع زخارف أشجار النخيل المنبثقة من خلال الألوان. كلمة النخلة باللغة العربية هي كلمة مؤنثة وتمثل فكرة شجرة النخلة. في هذا العمل الفني قوة المرأة العراقية كالنخلة الشامخة. النسيج مغطى بطباعة متعرجة رمادية داكنة وخدوش وكتابة باللغة العربية.
Rana places an art box against the wall, pressing it down.
تضع رنا صندوقا فنيا على الحائط وتضغط عليه ليلتصق.
The words in Arabic mean love and show the Iraqi culture's fondness of old civilization and Mesopotamia.
مكتوب كلمة الحب، وهنا تعبر عن ولع العراقيين بحضارتهم القديمة، حضارة ما بين النهرين، بلاد وادي الرافدين.
Shadows fall across different boxes with varied contents. A box showing freedom made with wire.
تتساقط الظلال على صناديق مختلفة ذات محتويات متنوعة. صندوق يعبر عن الحرية وهناك أسلاك تخرج منه.
A box showing separation, change and displacement, made with images of planes, phones and female figures, showing fear of the future.
صندوق يعبر عن الفراق والتغيير واللجوء، في داخله طائرة وهاتف وصورة لامرأة حائرة تعبر عن الخوف من المستقبل المجهول.
Close-up of a box showing the Museum of Baghdad, with 2 nails on the side, denoting the eyes of Daesh.
صورة مقربة للصندوق يعبر عن المتحف العراقي مع مسمارين مثبتين على جانبه، تشير إلى عيون داعش الشريرة.
War and fear. Collaged images inside the box, fragmented black and white charcoal sketches of women's faces.
الحرب والخوف. صور مجمعة داخل صندوق لرسومات مجزأة باللونين الأسود والأبيض لوجوه نساء.
A face with no features. A face with tears and roughly drawn stick figures. In a home-based air raid shelter, windowless, dark, quiet. The sounds of dua being read in heartfelt whispers.
وجه بلا ملامح، وجه بالدموع، وشخصيات مرسومة بخطوط بسيطة مثل الإنسان تقريبا. غرفة للمأوى من الغارة الجوية المعادية في المنزل، بدون نوافذ، مظلمة، أصوات هادئة تقرأ الدعاء همسا في القلب.
The background fabric with printed layers of yellow, brown and grey, with splatters of soft red and slashes of dark grey, with 2 grey silhouettes of date palm trees, partially obliterated and angled away from each other as if falling. The words war and fear written in Arabic hidden among the slashes of grey.
كلمات الحرب والخوف مكتوبة باللغة العربية مخفية بين الشرائح الرمادية.
Giggles, laughter and love. Collaged images inside the box of smiling, chattering lips and teeth. Wedding and honeymoon time, especially important in wartime, to continue to build families as part of ordinary life.
قهقه وضحك وحب. صور مجمعة داخل صندوق لشفاه مبتسمة مع ظهور الأسنان تسلسل وتهلهل. حفلات الزفاف وشهر العسل من المهم بشكل خاص في وقت الحرب الاستمرار في بناء الأسر كجزء من الحياة العادية. مبنى قديم مسور بأعمدة مع البوابة. الخلفية متكونة من طلاء أخضر ووردي مخدوش بالفحم الأسود.
An old pillared gated building against green and pink paint wash, scratched through with black charcoal. On top of the boxes there are pictures of 2 small pots of honey. Honeymoon. We see a wedding ring finger placed against the smiling mouth, showing modesty.
في أعلى الصندوق توجد صورة قنينتين من العسل ترمز لشهر العسل. نرى أصبع مع خاتم الزواج موضوعا على الفم المبتسم يظهر الحياة.
The background fabric shows a prominent date palm tree and splatters of bright red paint around it. The words giggles and laughter and love written at an angle.
يظهر النسيج الخلفي شجرة نخيل بارزة وتناثر من الطلاء الأحمر وفاتح حولها. الكلمات القهقه والضحك والحب مكتوبة في الزاوية.
Childhood. Collaged images of a small boy crouching and smiling in a green bucket with warm water being poured over him from a kettle, a white old soap heater and the smell of halab soap.
مرحلة الطفولة. صور مجمعة تمثل الحمام العراقي لصبي صغير يجلس للقرفصاء ويبتسم في داخل الدلو الأخضر، ووالدته تسكب الماء الدافئ فوقه من الغلاية للاستحمام. المدفأة صوب علاء الدين القديمة ورائحة صابون حلب أو صابون ركي.
Small gems are stuck along the inside top of the box, reflecting the light of the heater, and we see a small charcoal drawn face of a girl remembering her childhood bath time.
توجد أحجار تلمع صغيرة عالقة على سقف الصندوق بالداخل لتعكس ضوء المدفأة، ونرى وجها صغيرا مرسوما بالفحم لفتاة تتذكر وقت الاستحمام بطفولتها.
The words childhood are written in Arabic. The background fabric, a tree with printed layers of yellow and orange with slashes of grey.
الكلمات الطفولة مكتوبة باللغة العربية. النسيج الخلفي عبارة عن شجرة ذات طبقات مطبوعة باللونين الأصفر والبرتقالي مع خطوط مائلة من الرمادي.
Familial garden smells. This box is adorned with pictures of red, light, pink flowers and greenery of the garden, with a magnificent bright yellow and black butterfly with wings outstretched.
الروائح الزكية لحديقة عائلية. صندوق ريحة هلي مزين بصور زهور حمراء ووردية فاتحة، وخضرة الحديقة مع فراشة رائعة صفراء زاهية وسوداء بأجنحة ممدودة.
Of ordinary sunset moments in the artist's mother's garden, with family, laughter, tears and tea. The background fabric shows date palm trees of different sizes and splatters of bright red, orange and yellow paint. Around it, Arabic writing saying the scent of my family and butterfly.
لحظات غروب الشمس العادية في حديقة والدتي مع العائلة. الأرجوحة وذكريات الضحك والدموع والشاي والسوالف الجميلة مع الأخوات والصديقات.
Obstacles. Black paper surfaces with mottled white marks.
العوائق. صندوق باللون الأسود مع علامات بيضاء مرقطة. تمت كتابة كلمة الحرب في الجزء العلوي من الصندوق، وهي جزء عادي من حياتنا لسنوات عديدة في العراق. 3 مسامير حادة صادئة تندفع للأعلى عبر الأرضية سوداء من الصندوق والتي تمثل العوائق. خلف المسامير توجد خدوش بيضاء على الجدار الخلفي للصندوق مكتوب عليها كلمة حرب.
The word war written across the top of the box, an ordinary part of our lives for many years in Iraq. 3 sharp rusty nails push up through the black surface floor of the box, representing obstacles. Behind the nails, the back wall of the box has white scratches with the word war written. The side surface shows charcoal marks on a white wall. The background fabric, a tree at an angle with printed layers of plum and soft peach with slashes of grey. Love and compassion.
المودة والرحمة.
On the left and right interior sides of the box, there are black and white photographs of a man with a moustache, small children and a baby, Rana's family.
يوجد على الجانبين الداخليين الأيمن والأيسر من صندوق صور فوتوغرافية باللونين الأبيض والأسود لرجل بشارب وأطفال صغار ورضيع. عائلة رانا.
At the back of the box there is a picture of an old-fashioned television and a cartoon playing. At tea time, the family gathers to watch cartoons and films in Arabic.
يوجد في الجزء الخلفي من الصندوق صورة للتلفزيون بتصميم قديم. وقت العصرية تجتمع العائلة مشاهدة الرسوم المتحركة وأفلام باللغة العربية.
The background fabric shows a red date palm tree at an angle with layers of yellows and short sharp slashes of black marks and the words written in Arabic saying love and compassion. Narration Sarah Pickthall. Rana Ibrahim. Editor Rehman Sadani.
السرد سارة بيكسل. رانا إبراهيم. التحرير ريمان سيداني.
Logo IWAW in red and green with Arabic writing.
شعار المرأة العراقية الفن والحرب.
Visit of Ordinary Things exhibition at
زيارة معرض من الأشياء العادية على الموقع الإلكتروني
www.iwaw19.com. Logos for Arts Council England, for FIOFIS, other logos of appreciation.
شعار مجلس الفنون بإنجلترا وشعار آخر مع الشكر.
With thanks to artists Claire Davis, Lauren Baldwin, Shirley Pegner, Sarah Pickthall, Rana Ibrahim, Reman Sadani, Keiko Ekiyushi and Mark Pickthall. To the women with thanks.
زينة، إيناس، بسمة، هدير، جنان، نيران، سهام، ضمياء، هبة، شيماء، مريم، خالدة، آمال، غفران، لبنى، رنا.